The most things that we start here in the greenhouse, typically it's brassicas, which are the cauliflower, broccoli, cabbages, and lettuces, different varieties of lettuce. I grow about 8 different varieties of lettuce. At any one time, it's usually 6. But there's some varieties that actually do better in the summer and some that do better in the winter. So I kind of adjust that. And then some I just do both. Now, like I was talking about, I do a germination test. I've got some old corn seed. My biggest problem with growing corn is ground squirrels. And I've lost
Wild squirrels?
wild squirrels. I've lost 100% of crop because of ground squirrels.
Okay.
Well, I have, you'll see him around. I've got a little critter getter. He's a little Jack Russell mix. And
A terrier?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jack Russell Terrier mix. And he's really good at discouraging the ground squirrels. And so I'm considering doing corn again. Well, I've got some old corn seed, and I put 10 seeds in here, and I got 3. And actually only 2. This third one was pretty far behind. That's really not, that's too many days behind to really do a subsequent or
Okay.
sequencing of
So you have them,
sowing.
sequenced by days. So you know exactly how many days they're supposed to be sprouted and to a certain point.
Pretty much, yeah. Exactly when you're dealing with living things and weather and such, I wouldn't say it's that precise, but you do have a pretty good idea. Like there's a cutoff date of when I can sow the corn and expect a crop, and even that is kind of a gamble. And you start, and when you start sowing the corn, between crops, you shrink the time as the days get longer, and then after the solstice, you kind of hold it for a while, and about now you would start, actually you would lengthen the time as you approach the solstice.
Right.
between sowings. And then after the solstice, you shrink the time because the days will be shorter. So that's it here. Well, I've got some experimentation. I've got some plumerias in here that are kind of fun. I'm playing around with some tomatoes and some peppers for greenhouse production. Just trying to see, this is my first crop, so to speak. Just trying to see the problems that I could encounter with, especially funguses like blights and stuff that will happen to the plants. And I'm looking for, and I'm saving seed on some of these tomatoes that actually have a resistance but not immunity to these blights. And I think I'm going to go a little bit higher volume this year and try to have some.
What is
some
your
winter tomatoes.
solution for the ground squirrel problem? I imagine there's other people who may have that similar problem.
Well, if I didn't have crops, I would say cats.
Just basic wild cats?
Yeah, barn cats. You can pick them up. They're advertised all the time. They're just looking for a home for them.
Sure.
And yeah, the coyotes might get them, but in the meantime, you just put some kibble and some water out for them, and they'll take care of the squirrels. My dog actually kills 1 a day. He gets just about 1 a day, but I estimate we've probably got within 100 yards of us, we've probably got 300 to 500 squirrels.
That's a lot.
I don't mean 3, I mean 300.
Okay.
300 to 500 squirrels.